There we go. Now we got some audio. Now we got audio. And I was having some audio problems. What up, Timbo? Little audio problemos. But we here. We got it fixed up. Not quite sure what that was right there. That nice little spike up there. I don't know what that was, but something. Something clearly. What up, Kofberg? Good morning. All right, let's take a look at the news. What do we got today on the news front? Omnius, good morning. A little 3-star 830 news. Already had that. Atlanta Fed GDP 1030. 2 stars, not really going to do anything. 4-week, 8-week auction 1130. Not much. Fed bar speaks at 1145. Eh. 5-year tips auction at 1. Eh. Not really much today, to be honest. Not much to speak of. So. You're eating your lunch for breakfast? What are we having for lunch? You almost shorted. I did short Tech T, or Timbo, as you can see here. Couple of trades. Shorted the break of the VWAP there. Also a 5-minute trend break. And then had a little pushback up into the 9. Took another short. Tried to get 10 points off the 9 bounce and had a bad entry. So covered it. Still up $600 on this eval. Options expire and might get everyone stuck. Yeah, we'll see. I don't really know, Koper. I'm going to try to be careful today. Plan today, hold runners. This is Mancini. As long as we're above 53.17, 53.41, 53.50, 53.64 are all alive. If we lose 53.17, we sell down to 53.05. We just bounced off 17. So 17 kind of the line in the sand, sounds like. The good old line in the sand for today. Grabbed 830 news pump. Yeah, I'm a little ashamed to say I accidentally entered 2 minis. Here, I was like thinking that we'd lose this and sweep this low down here. On accident, I entered 2 minis and I took a $700 loss. It was actually down $1,000 at one point. And then got back in long off this VWAP and caught the pump. And got back to green on that account. Just, you know, a little DGN action for the market open. You will hold today no matter the right trader. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kamsamida. Kamsamida? I don't know what that means, Black Beauty. I have no idea. I don't even watch YM, so I'm not sure. 6 a.m., what do we do? I mean, we kind of did the same-ish. A little dumpage here. 37 points in one 1-minute candle. So I don't know. My lean is, we've got a couple different options here. We got a gap fill down at 391. We got a data, some sort of, I'm going to treat that as a data news wick at 624. So maybe in a perfect world, maybe this is a perfect world, I don't know. Maybe we fill the gap and then we get something in here to take back to there. You know? Something like that. Who knows? Oh, thank you in Korean. Nice. You the man, Newts. You the man. Yes, recovering that 53.28 level. This could be a good, like, long trigger here. We got Husk over here this morning. He's rubbing my back. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking, Kofer. Husk is over here rubbing my back. You guys can't see him, but he is. A little lower, man. Get a little lower. Get in there. Good morning, full-time trading. Get in there, guy. Get in there. So I don't know. I'm in a little bit of a predicament here with this account. Let me kind of show it to you guys. I don't really know what to do. On one hand, we locked in the payout, okay, after being down. We could take $1,200 out. Obviously, it would blow this account. The special thing about this account is there's no daily loss limit and there's no consistency rule. We're at minimum payout right now. The question is, do we take the minimum payout? I'm usually a proponent of paying yourself. But, like, do you take the minimum payout, or do I shoot for a larger buffer, which, you know, in turn could blow the account, and go that way? I don't know. So, you got to visit Husk's channel? Yeah.
Gotta say no video, audio today.
No audio or video today over there at Husk. Take the money and run and smoke the account. Yeah, that's probably what I end up doing. I mean, at the end of the day, that's probably the smartest thing. It's a recovery of the 53.28 there is triggering this up move on the ES. We're on an eval here. I could participate. I'll watch this level here. I guess if we close above this, I'll jump in. Kind of late to the party, but that's all right. Can jump in here at a clear break-even spot, target the 624s. This could just turn back down here. Yeah, full-time trading, that's typically the way I do it, but I haven't had this type of an account from My Funded Futures before the Starter Plus. So I do like the idea of no loss limit and no consistency rule. Excuse me. Excuse me. Huh. Looking at the 5-minute chart here. Maybe an interesting long opportunity into the 76. Was looking for 1,500 payout from Bulenox. I'm at 54K now. Might just call it at 1,400. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Tech T. You credit your incredible success in being able to do this full time to quick profit taking, both daily in trades and payouts. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. This 5-minute candle has another minute and 54 seconds on it. Oh, yeah, full-time trading for sure. Yeah, that's always an option. We know that. Let me look at the other chart I got pulled up. Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of like this. Might participate long here. I don't know if I should jump in now or wait for the actual close. Good morning, Curd. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, trust me, I was down 1,000 on that account earlier today, and it was doing some psychological damage. Husk had to walk me off the ledge. He had to say, come on, man, it'll be okay. I was over here saying curse words, blaming Husk, blaming Max. I was like, you sorry mother truckers. Why did you tell me that thing was... I accidentally entered with 2 minis. I didn't even know. I mean, I forgot you could trade 2 minis after you're above 1,000. So... I think this 525 or 925 candle is going to take us to the moon. Oh, yeah, I got to blame Tom. He entered in long in 1 micro at the exact same time. Oh. He entered 1 micro long the same time I was short. So, it's all Tom's fault. All right, let's get this burst up. Right now. That's not up. That was not up. That was down. Oh. That definitely was not up. Trying to decide if I should hold this or just get out. I don't know, Timbo. We got some volatility today, that's for sure. All right, I think that's my sign to get out. That is the sign to get out. But I will jump back in on these accounts. I will jump back in here. And, oh, wow. I may just blow this account before the market even opens. Boom. Something like that. It tricked me. Oh, Jake, this is an eval. This is a Bulenox 91% off eval. Not that that's like, you know, a reason, but that's a reason for the degen. Kind of the line in the sand here. Yeah, this is a reset, Marcin. There's no code for 91% off. This is one that reset. You're a DJ yourself, yeah. This is one that reset that I just keep. I keep them. I mean, I don't want to just blow it, to be honest, but if it happens, it happens. There's worse things. If I'm going to blow accounts, I'd prefer to blow the, oh my gosh. I'd prefer to blow the evals, you know what I mean? The evals would be the preference.
Your dog is chilling with me now.
Huh?
I said the dog is chilling with me now.
He said you're over there in his spot.
Oh. I sit here every day. OPW thinks we're going to 380 this morning.
Always YOLO for the Lambo? Nah. Oh, well. I don't really know how. I mean, Trelly must have got us on that hard. We're only down 1,500. And it still wrecked it. All right, where's my other chart at for Ninja? Hiding over here. All right. Take profit trader. Boom. Gonna squeeze these charts into place. Good morning, Robert. All right, there's open.
This thing's loud.
Pushing 53.28 there on the ES. You have hideously large appetite for risk? Yeah, me too. Oh, nice job, full time. All right, are we going to fill this gap or not? ES and Nasdaq kind of out of sync here. ES pushing up 53.30s. Nasdaq kind of at the lows here. Is the what the? Yeah, I'm in Georgia, John. I'm not. I'm in like an hour from Atlanta. So if we get down to that 390 gap fill. That's what I'm going to shoot for here. Look for that 391 gap fill if we can get it here. On this eval here. If ES loses the 17 there, we probably go. Oh, you're about 2.5 hours. You just saw, I think, on the local, supposed to be some best wings. Oh, nice. The local. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of that one. I've not heard of that one. Think about adding one here.
Don't want to see reclaim the fucking 50s.
I'm going to add one there. I'm going to take that off at like the 20. I want to see this push here down. Actually, I'm going to take that off at the 30. ES is at the 17 here. If the ES loses the 17, then we roll. Oh, god darn it. I got to get my chart back up here. Can't even see nothing. Where's my chart at? That one? There we go. Coming in for the gap fill here.
I've been short since 43.
I'm short from 45 on average. Thinking about going break even though.
Yeah, I might break even.
ES pushing down 53.11 there. I'm going to put my stop in here. ES reclaiming that 17 there for a moment. Let's see if it... I don't like that. Yeah, reclaiming the 17 is not a good look, so... Feels bad. Friends and family keep asking me about a 90% sell at APEX. Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I think we go down. I don't think the gap's filled, Tech. I mean, maybe on the ES. It's definitely not filled on the Nasdaq yet. 391 is where I have it at. Where you have it at? You have it at a different spot? Pushing down here. There's the 400 level. This next push should get us there, I think. You're about 387 for the gap fill. Yeah, I've got it marked 369 to 391. I know when you look at it on different time frames, it's a little different, but that's pretty darn close right there. 394. Look at that reclaim of the 17 by the ES there. ES holding that 17 strong. Where's the gap fill on the ES? Okay, so the gap fill on the ES is down at 5305. So it still has more room down as well. 5305 gap fill on the ES.
Yeah, here's that line in the sand for the ES.
18269. It could happen. ES holding that 17 strong though. Holding that 17 strong. Feels like we might get one more push lower here. Let's see. You kind of just want to see it spike right through that 90 now. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it on that push there. Let's see if it gets one more go at it. Get one more go at it here. Can it just spike through there? Clear that, you know, just pierce that gap.
We're taking a long at 85.
Husk is thinking about a long at 85. He's a wild man. You're mobile right now.
Unless it rips through. If it rips through, if it loses 80, I'll close.
Should go here if it gets below this wick. Should get just a spike down there. Whew, there it is. There it is. There it is. The market's closed tomorrow. Yes. I'm going to be doing a poker stream. Cove Trader has a poker tournament set up. I'll be doing a poker stream early on. We might do a little podcast style interview with Sabo if we can get him on, and maybe Husk. Good morning, Yuri. London Open rejection is a clue for me to short, bouncing out to 50. Yeah.
I could have got my 10. Motherfucker. I paper handed that.
You didn't take it?
I did, and I fucking went to break even, and it come back. I was trying to shoot for 10. It was going to give you 10.
We're up 1,545 on that Take Profit Trader eval.
That was 10 points off 85.
We should have one more eval. I don't know if they've gotten it loaded up yet or not, but let's disconnect and reconnect and see.
Son of a...
Look at that rip off that level.
I know, man. It's like, God damn it. Paper handed it and just ripped 20 points.
Husk paper handed this trade. I'd never do that. I'd never do that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Jamie, I jumped back in on that. It stopped me out on the runner there on that pushback up, and then I jumped back in for that pushback down. Just on an eval, it's easier to do, right? So there's the official gap fill.
Damn it. Congrats, anybody.
Paper hand husk over here.
Yeah. Congrats if anybody had the diamond hands and 30 points and don't fucking paid.
Husk did not have the diamond hands.
Nope. I mean, it was 85 to the dot.
What the hell? I just 5-minute trend line breakout to the downside, paid 28 points. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically.
I'll start taking that trade every day because I took that the other day and did good. Come on, man.
Well, that 9 touch did not do anything.
No, because we ran yesterday's close. That was what that 85 level was.
Ripping back up here. Yes, we got a big bullish SMT here.
No, why didn't you take the 85, man? I'm like room called out for you.
I was short the guy.
Oh.
Yeah, 28's good. While in trading mode, biggest tip I can give is to take profit while price is rising. Don't allow retracements. Yeah. Look at this thing go. Yes, back to the 28 here. Off that 17 level. Failed breakdown there. Hitting that pivot point there at the 54 is getting a reaction off that. Also 21 EMA. Once P in a PA account, you have a buffer. Yeah. They didn't take out my... I did request payout, but Take Private Trader did not take out the funds yet. So... Yep, still have it. Pushing up here. Can we run into the 80? You got the, well, let's go 77. 75. We got the 50 EMA up there at the 78 area. We're on another Take Profit Trader eval here. I may add back into this if we pull back in here and balance this gap. And we may just get dumped on. See if she can't run. Sweep back up above the 58 there. We will go break even. I'm actually going to take that off at the body there at 50. If we can get that push. I'm going to give this a little more room too here. Might just be a bad idea. Yes, did reject that 28 level there again. Going long in 5-minute FEG. It's quite optimistic. Yeah. You haven't activated your pros. I never got support. They did respond yesterday, Tech T, to me twice. So give them one more chance. Maybe reach out to them again today. Give this more room. I mean, it's a... Did it close below? Oh, it did. I'm going to close it. Close below there. I didn't even notice that. Let's jump in short since it closed below.
Yeah, I got short at 20.
Why didn't you tell me there, guy?
Well, you said you were long.
Well, then you should say I'm short.
Oh.
This could just be a higher low, though.
So this move right here usually just pays your 10 to 20 points, and that's usually what I look for. This is just a
If the ES holds at 17, this will be a higher low.
this is just a breakout here.
15-minute IB is set. Yeah, it looks like this might be a higher low.
Yeah, it did. It pulled back and stopped me out for break even. Well, my 2 contracts left over.
Add into it one more time. One more time.
If it's gonna hold, you need the 81 to hold. But it's already tested that.
We're going to go stop to break even at the... I'm in far lower than I should be, though. It's the problem here.
Watch for the bounce right here. If it gets to the 81, it should go. It should waterfall below.
Let me actually take another one off here.
If it can stay below 81, you should be good.
See if we get through the 50-year. ES has not made a new low yet.
Look at there, man. A paper-handed again.
I'm trying to think of how low this thing can go. I don't really have a level marked out. 69?
46.
All right, 46. We got stopped out anyway.
46 to 60 range is probably
Stopped out anyway. Is that the overnight low, 46?
yeah.
And get back in here.
I'd wait for a pullback and see if the 400's going to hold.
Say what?
I'd wait for the 400 to see if the 400's going to hold. If 400 holds, you might be good.
Well, I'm in already.
Oh.
This is Husk. Call me Django. Husk is behind me over there, rubbing my back.
Back street, whatever you call it. Behind back trading or whatever. Backseat trader.
Backseat driver.
Yeah. There's the 4. Hold.
ES needs to hold below the 17 as well. I'll add into this if it does.
Yeah, if that 17 holds, we'll probably get short with you. Oh, it looks like it wants
I'm going to add into it there. And, of course, it bounced as soon as I added. ES reclaimed the 17 as soon as I added. You are normal, Django. You're not hearing anything outside the realm of normaltivity. Normaltivity. You're completely normal. No!
you got the
All right. We were just all over the place on this eval.
Oh, that 81 got you.
All over the place.
What did you enter that second short at? You said you
Like 390 something.
Oh, yeah.
392.
Usually that's a good trade if you didn't have that today's opening and then close from yesterday there. Maybe this is the rip right here.
Fish lip says 335.
Yeah, sounds like a good level there.
I'm actually considering a long here. We have a huge SMT. I'm going to put my stop at the lows.
It's just ripped again off that.
I'm going to add into this here. I'm in 4 here. Down to 3. I'll take one off there just to reduce risk here. Where's that wick at? Up there at 459. So we'll take one off there. We'll see how high this thing can go. All right, now I'm going to go break even. I'm going to target the 97.
Dude, we just exploded through the 50 EMA, man.
I'll log in 10 points here. All the way up to the VWAP there at the 500s. What up, Mad Moxie?
There's an order block sitting here, too.
Hmm.
Dude, what a rip off that fucking line.
That bullish SMT, dude. ES never took the low there. See, Nasdaq took the low, ES did not. That's why I long that with no real setup. Little double bottom, exactly. Yeah, divergence, SMT, same thing. Green Knight, they're the same thing, bud. But it's exactly what I'm talking about. Still down on this on this eval here. Still down $820 on the 150K. Kind of slinging that puppy around. Potential 5-minute long setup here. Hello, hello, hello. Testing. We break above the VWAP here. We got the open price up there at 509, that first push up at open. Thank you, call me Django. I guess I could just call you Django. Fix my charts over here a little bit. Do we pop the VWAP? I think we do. What the fuck?
Probably going to 41, I think. Manzini said if 17 holds, probably going up here.
There's the rip. There's the open price at the 09s. Approaching that 5-minute trend line there. Still rejecting at the VWAP. What up, Joseph? It definitely does. Yes, holding the VWAP there. Nasdaq still stuck below. Can we go? So far, not. ES got to hold the VWAP here in order for us to continue up. 5333. Yeah, for sure, Joseph. Little resistance here. If we pop it, though, we get a big candle. If we pop it. Nice big candle if we can pop her. This candle has to be it right here, I think. Yeah, regrab the 440s might make sense. Bounce off the 50. Hold the 50 there for a moment. ES at the 28. Got to reclaim the VWAP here, or otherwise down we go. On the ES there. If you had a 40% discount on Tradeify and you were a conservative trader, what plan would you buy? 40%? I mean, the growth is kind of cheap already, so I would use it on a bigger account. Maybe an advanced. The advanced doesn't have the activation fee, right? Is that right? I think. $470s, yeah, I tend to agree there, but it's not acting like it wants to do it so far. It actually did just pull back into an area here where you would think maybe it would, might not be a bad area to long, to be honest. I'm gonna stab here long. I'm gonna stab here long, look for the run back up. I'm actually probably gonna look for the run back into like 60 here, 55, 60. So taking the long here, see if we can get the run back up into the 56-60 area. If the ES doesn't hold that 28 here and pop, then I'm going to kill it. Reclaim a 50 here. Could squeeze. 150K? Yeah, that is a big account, 150K. Now I'm going to go stop to break even. And see if she can run. Rabbit, run. We'll trail it a little bit here. 10 points. Safe take profit is here, 84, but all right, got me. Dun, 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 dun. Nearly fell off your chair. What was that, a dog? Yeah, there's a dog over here. It's Maxie over there barking. Did he bark? I didn't even hear it. If he barked, I didn't even hear it. My all-time P&L, I have no idea. Probably like I don't even know. Ugh. We profited 60K last year. And then the year before that, we were down probably 30K. So you do the math. We're probably in the green like 40. I don't even know. Maybe. I'd have to look it up. I don't know exactly. One more sweep lower there. That's, I mean, that looking kind of bullish again. I'm going to stab long again. So I'm going to stab long here once more. I'm going to front run this. I'm going to go 96, 75. Has to make a new high here to continue up. Really does. If it doesn't make a new high, that will be of concern. I don't like that pullback there. Little 90 drama. Pop it. It might get me here. I'm going to move stop right back to there. Risk a little bit here. Oh, that's crazy. Nice, NJ. What is chat? If Jesus died on a Friday, how is that Good Friday? Probably a good question. One I would know the answer to. One more stab. I'm going to keep it to 20 points this time instead of like trying to go for the bigger moves. Let's just take the 20. Be happy with that if we get it. Might average into this. We'll see. If the ES doesn't hold that 28 area again, then we'll just get out. It is a lower high here, so this could just be our sign that we're going lower. We need a big reaction right here. Nope. Not getting it. The Sabo box. I mean, we don't really have a Sabo box. Let's be honest. This looks pretty volatile. Volatilations. Let me give this a little bit of time here. I mean, if it stops us, that's probably okay. Husk is awful quiet over there.
Oh, I just listened.
Full port for the pushback into 50 here. Not really full port, but you get what I mean. Give it to me. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Give me some. Oh, that was so close. J Powell spoke. Yeah. 20 is a good number. 18 or 19 even better. Take what you can get. Yeah, that's true. All right, we're still down over here. I still think this is a good spot for a long. I really do. It has to get back above this high, though. Otherwise, it's 10:05. Pops, we'll add here on this pullback here. I'm going to leave my stop right where it is. And actually, yeah, well, it needs to be a little lower. I'm going to add here. We're in 3. Got to pop right now. I feel like it's got to pop right now. Oof, that was not a pop. That was a wicked wick to the south. Going all right, Mr. Lunary. How you doing? Drone pile termination can't come fast enough. Did he say that? I mean, is this just... I mean, I don't think this is a grab. I think this is going to be a move lower, so let's join in the party.
I think this is where we run that 46 maybe. If we can get below 400 maybe. Remember that 81's been a bounce area this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh no, it barely hit my fucking thing. Come on. Get it. Get it. Oh shit, break even.
Yeah, I'm at break even too.
I got short too late.
If we lose the 90, I may add into it, but I'm gonna re-enter on any pops. I don't like my feel, so I think that re-entering any pops back to like the 415, 425 area.
Another bounce to fucking 81, dude.
You was fading me? Let's go. Nice job. Don't fade me, bro.
Another 85 bounce.
We get below 90 here on the second push. I'm going to add. Where's low a day at, though? It's 75? Yeah, I guess 75 is low a day. Room's longer again, up 1,500 per account. Let's go. Nice job. Yeah, I'd be done there too. I think that's a great spot to call it.
Oh, the ES bounced right off that damn 17 again.
Yeah, but that 17's been tested so many times here. I think we finally break through. So down here at this 76 area, if we take that out, I'm going to go stop to break even then. ES is back to the 17 now, though. So just got to get through there right now. Needs to break through there. It's holding up for now, though. It's going to make it through there eventually. Might just cost me all my money before it does. Yeah, add one more. 100 points across. Oh, goodness.
Degen over here.
Yeah, I'm in 3 minis right now.
Oh, no, I'm just in one micros.
Might blow this 150K account day one. Oh, man. It's going to get through there, but it's going to cost me the account first. That's what it's going to do. Yeah, we might blow it here, boys.
That's okay. I'm probably about to do the same thing.
Needs to turn down now. It's kind of the line in the sand. I can't take much more heat. All right, this has got to be the push down.
Oh, shit. I didn't want to see that. It's about to blow my account. Yep. Oh, we're about to blow it up.
All right, ES got back above the 28 there.
We degened an account over here.
Yeah, I think I got $45 in drawdown left. Let's just do it.
The degen.
There she goes. There she blows. Degeneration. Oh, let me do one thing before I forget, though. I have that one on the copier. I need to take that off. Take profit. That one. Yeah, make sure we take that off. Perfect. It's OPEX. Yeah. It feels like it's going to go down, but I don't know. Oh, it's that was an eval. I hate weeks, but I get what you're saying. Let's go. Nice job, Peter. Down to the 400s here.
Look at this shit go right back down, man. Mother, you son of a bitch.
I knew it was going to do that. I knew I added too much into it. I knew I did. Really got to see the ES lose that 17. I mean, you really could just wait for that first. Room beats a short. Yeah, it's gonna. This is kind of like one of those choppy areas where it's gonna take. Like I said, it's gonna take your money and then go. That's what it's doing. Morning, Mad Moxie. What you up to? This might be the time it gets through there. I thought it was going to be the last time, but yeah, this one popped right through there this time. Dirty dog. There's the 86. Pushing down, pushing down. Low a day over there at 76. Yeah, don't get too cocky with it. Don't get too cocky. We know what happens when you do that. The market says, oh, you're cocky? Shut you down, shut you down. I'm tempted to short here, but could very well just bounce again. ES back above 17. Let's go take out that 69 area. You just went from negative 1.3K to break even. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to break down here a decent amount, but so hard to kind of get into. Approaching the low there. ES finally broke through that 17. If the ES gets to below the 09, got the gap fill down there at 0475 or whatever it is. Yeah, 0475. You hate whole days? Holidays. Yeah. There it is. There's the breakthrough. ES still hasn't filled the gap. Nasdaq now has completely. Overnight low down there at 345. Maybe it wants to take that out. ES unable to sweep the low there, holding up at the 310. Tech T, if you message them early in the morning, they respond pretty quick. Like I said, I got them on the thing yesterday twice, which was nice. Not saying that's, perfect, but better than nothing, I guess. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Is this the 15-minute low? I guess it is. This could be a good spot to stab long. I mean, we filled the gap on the Nasdaq, and ES did not, so we still have the bullish S&T here. It could be it's not completely unreasonable to get a pop back up here, but if it doesn't work, then that just tells you. Yeah, so we just made a new low again. All right, now ES made a new low. You're up at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time, so you hit them early? Oh, dang. If you're up 5:30 Pacific, yeah, that's pretty early. Yeah, I guess that's early. Kind of a tricky spot here if you're not already in the short. I entered the short on my funded accounts, but I paper handed it. Moved the stop too soon, got stopped out, and then it went without me. Classic. Classic. I do need to lose $45 on this one account. Let me do that. Right quick. We'll go. Making money right now. I need to lose it. Yeah, 15-minute chart does look a little. I mean, we got a potential little setup here, but we'll see. $10 is what, $20? How is it that when you short trying to lose money? It makes you money. Rude. To be clear here, guys, I am trying to lose money. What if I trade? Dylan, because the consistency rule can't make more than 50% in a single day. So I don't want to have to make more money, if you get what I'm saying. All right, we need to lose $40 more. So what is that? 2 minis or 2 micros. 10 points. That should do it. Hey, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Let me call your trades. All right, Room. Yeah, I'm normally a pro at it too. That's the problem. Normally a pro. All right, gap field touched. So the gap has been touched on the ES. Let's see where the official feel is. Zoom out so I can see it. There it is. So it will be officially filled at 52.99. That would be the complete feel on it. 52.99. 52.99.75. What are we looking like over there, Husk?
I probably missed my entry. That was on that. I was actually kind of thought about entering on that 17 bounce on the ES.
Any funded trades today?
Oh no, not funded.
You lazy mother trucker.
There hadn't been no funded setups.
You're shorting this now? I don't know. I mean, I do still think it goes lower, but mean, I guess we do probably run that overnight low at 45, so. Yes, just tapped into that gap once again. Did we run the overnight low by a tick? No. We double bottomed there. Oh, wow. Could this be a chase play? A good chase play? I don't know. All right, Nasdaq, you might get me. I'm chasing. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I'm on the wrong chart. I'm on the chart that I just tried to lose money on. I just chased on the chart that I tried to lose money on. I would have made $275 on my fundeds. And instead, I was on the freaking chart that I was losing money on. Fucking A. Oh my goodness. Now instead of being up $300, we're still just up $27, and now I got to lose money again. Oh goodness. Darn it. Yeah, we'll see, Black Beauty. I don't know. That's annoying. Gosh. I got in right at the perfect time too. Went stop to break even after 4 points. And it hit like 13.5 points. And yeah. Darn it. I tell you what. Oh, gap to 267. I don't know. Where you? Oh, you talking about the one down there? The other gap, the new week opening gap? I mean, maybe. All right, just lost the money I needed to lose. I'm going to stop so I can feel like a badass all weekend long. Let's do it, Peter. Man, that's annoying, guys. That literally left equal lows. I mean, that was like one of those 100% win rates chase plays. And I took it on the funded, I thought, but I was on the wrong flipping chart. God dang it. Oh well. Would have been done for the day right there. Would have been done for the day. So ES filled the gap there as well. Tapping 298. Is this a good spot to look for a long? I don't know. Maybe. 322 exactly. Looks like it is a good spot for a long, but there's 1030.
Whoa. What the fuck was that candle?
Little 1030 whip lower action.
Holy shit.
Trying to trick you into taking a longer, yes. Oh. Yes, pushing lower here. Let's see what the next level down is. I don't even know if I have one marked out. Let me see. 5271. We continue engaging, then hitting 41. We'll get a bounce here. We'll see. I don't know. We did just push through that whole number there. Initial balance set up there at 315. The one day I don't take the IBL retest, I've been taking it every day, and it slams for 20 points right away. The one time I don't take it. Oh, goodness. I was sitting here thinking about it, too. I was like, and I don't take it, and it hammers. 20 points right away. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Good call, Room. Good call. Yes, working its way back above it as well. Just want to take a look here. Tough to do anything at this point. We push lower again here. I don't know. What up, Brennan? I'm using Replicanto right now for copy trading. But I do use Quantower sometimes too for the copy trading. Use it quite a bit. Yeah, this is Quantower here, but I'm executing over here on NinjaTrader. I was tempted to take the short here, but didn't push the button. Yes, back down to the 52.93. I don't know. Tricky spot for me here. I don't really know what to do. Should have taken the short there. I don't know. I just was like, eh. I should go all in. I'm all in. Could just be a higher low here. We don't really know. ES approaching the lows there. Pushing through the low. Did have a little 3-bar pullback there on the on the Nasdaq. Next level down there is pretty good ways. Just watching, guys. This is, you're not already kind of in the trade. It's a little bit tough to find a spot to get into. I mean, of course you can, but. Are we going to continue to melt off here? Or are we going to find some support? Doesn't look like we're finding support. Looks like we're continuing to melt. ES holding up there at the 88, trying to pop. Let's see here. Do we pop back up through the 90? I'm not sure. Or is this just another one of those pop-ups just to go back down? Probably what it is. Got the 90 level there. ES also at the 90 level, oddly enough. Next level of resistance there on the ES at the 98. That's also where initial balance low is. All right, we did end up continue to push there. She's a ripper. Up into the 320s. Get back up the overnight low there, maybe? ES back up to the 300 level. More to go. $269 bounce. Yeah, it was a nice rip higher. I'm waiting for the maybe for the 50 EMA touch. for a reaction off that level. I may take a short there. We'll see. Or maybe if we can find a spot to get in long. No, I'm not at no hospital. I got Husk is over there coughing up a lung in the back.
Sorry.
There's the overnight low, 45. Yeah, I still don't know if I'm super convinced in the move up. Tom Sabo said full port. No full port, Tom. No full port. I don't know whether you take the long into the 65 or if it's smarter to take the short. I don't know. I'm going to try the short at 67. That's the 50 EMA. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if I should long here or not. I don't know. I'm indecisive on that. $100-point bounce to the 5-minute. 9. Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do a quick. It would be a quick scalp. Be 10 points with a 10-point stop. It's the bottom of the gap. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a pullback into the 300 level. That would be okay too. Then I might consider a long if we can put in a higher low down at the 300 level, 315s even, 310s. So, yeah, I'm gonna have a tight stop. Might make more sense to take the long. I don't really know. Ask an astrology reader. Yeah. Hash trade is a thing, really? Green light? I did not take that. It did pay 10 points right away. I didn't take it. No, I didn't take it. That was the official tag in there. And of course, 17 points. Didn't take it. I don't know. I didn't trust it. I should. I don't know why I'm doing that lately. Like not trusting the setups. I don't know why I do that. Just kind of tough there. Should have entered that. Didn't. I don't know, room. Yes, kind of at that 305, top of that gap area. Nasdaq's approaching the bottom of the gap. I'm kind of annoyed that I did not take that 50 touch after I know that's like this first 50 touch is it pays so often. It pays so often. So kind of annoyed I didn't take that. Kinda. We're gonna hold the 50 here and go or what? Yeah, looks like it. There we go. For the love of money. Targeting 380. Wow, that was a dirty rejection again. Ugh, another dirty rejection. Yeah. There's a thing like of being too careful, right?
Dude, what's up with this 50 magnet? Shit.
Hmm. Losing 50 there. ES not holding the 05. You jumped in short. Nice. I mean, that 50 held again for a big payday. Gold's dropping crazy. It is. See what happens here on this pullback into the initial balance area. Pushing below there. All right, I'm going to take a bounce here. Fuck. Come on, give me the bounce. Give me the bounce. Go. Locking 100, going to go for 400. All right, I'm taking the 10 points. Taking the 10 points. Let's go. Let's go. Taking the 10 points. Yeah, we had initial balance low here. We had a little bullish gap here. Just thought that we get a little reaction out of that area. Also lined up with the ES putting in a higher low, holding the 98 level, which was a key area. Also initial balance low. So that's the reason I took that. Probably would have got the 20 points there if I just held it. Let's see. Would we have 19? Yep. No, wait. We would have been at... I think my entry was 19. Let me look at the log and see where my entry was. I think I would have got the 20 points or right there at it. So we were long from 19, yeah. So I actually would not have gotten the 20 points. Just trying to be a little sniper there, just taking what we can. So there we go. Here's the... Oh, did this count? No, it didn't. All right. I was like, what is that? So this is the one we blew. Take profit regular account. And then my 5 PAs up 216. And our take profit pro up 205. So there you go. So you see these balances are up $600. And then $765 on the Take Profit Pro. So just easing those along. The idea is to try to get those to pay out in the first 10 days. This is day 3. So we're a little behind where we need to be, but we'll take it. We shall take it. I think this continues to move up. I really think that this thing holds here. This really could be kind of the low of day here. It really could be. We break through this, then we probably, I mean, we will certainly see some lower lows. So. Yeah, Jay-Z, that's what I'm trying to do. I wanted to go a little faster than like last time I was doing it. Last time I had the Apex accounts, I was just going for like 100, 150 a day. Really trying to go for 300 to 400 a day here, but when you hesitate to pull the trigger, like that's the thing. Like, I mean, let's just look at it. I did not pull the trigger here either time. And then I pulled the trigger here, which is probably much more risky of a trade than this one. Because I have data on the 50 EMA. I know how well it pays. And then there was another trade right here. Oh, it was off the five. Where was it at? Oh, it was off 500. Yeah, it was up here. I took the short off the VWAP rejection. Had my stop at this high. You can see how we started down. And then we bounced back up. Got this wick. So once it went right back down into my entry, we were like 3-4 points in profit. I just took the stop to break even. And you see what happened. I mean, we dropped like 47, 48 points after that. So just not trusting the trade there. It's just one of those things. One of those things that I do. Jay-Z, when you produce a new album. When they come out with Django 2. Have they come out with Django 2 yet? Nah. That was a pretty good movie. I always enjoy... why am I drawing a blank on who is that? Who's the person that wrote that? God, I can't remember who that is. I'm drawing a blank on his name.
It's the same guy who wrote Pulp Fiction.
Huh?
The same guy who wrote Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, but I don't remember who it was. I can't remember his name. Yeah, Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, like the Hateful Eight. I don't know. There's a bunch of them. This second test here is not a good look. This might break through now. Top of the hour here in 23 seconds. Let's see if the top of the hour bounces us back through this kind of low resistance stuff, or if this takes us lower. My lean is we probably sweep back up into 360s. Let's see. It's either right or wrong, right? Kind of got this generated trend line liquidity here where you would think it might want to pop up through there and run that, but it may not. What up, Impeccable? How you doing? Good morning. Guys, Cove Trader. Any of you guys following Cove Trader? He's going to have a poker tournament tomorrow. All right, this looks like we're moving lower. 11 a.m., I think he said. Did he say 10 or 11? I think he said 11. Gonna have a poker tournament. I'll be playing in it. I will be live streaming it with a 3-minute delay. So if you want to join tomorrow morning, 11 a.m., we'll be live streaming the poker tournament on a delay because I don't want those guys to look at my cards. It's my expectation here. Tom Sabo has guaranteed target. Sorry, let me message him. Let me message Tom. What's the Tom Sabo guarantee? See, Tom sent me a picture of his TV. And he's got me up on the screen. This is how obsessed he is with me, guys. That's how obsessed Tom is with me. He's got me up on his TV watching me. Look at him. He's got a family of bunny rabbits around my head. He thought I wouldn't notice that. He thought I wouldn't notice that he did that. Are those bunny rabbits? I thought they might be kangaroos. He's got a family of bunny rabbits around my head. You can't see it? You should be able to see it. Excuse me. Yeah, Hardy, this is a tough one here. Look at this thing. I thought this thing was going to rip there for sure, and it just did not. Look at this. Look, all you do is right here. You make yourself right. As it moves down, you move the bottom of the candle down with it, and then you look right. And then you look more correct. Oh, Patrick Whelan getting chopped up. Is he? I actually have Patrick up over here. Is he long? He's long. No, he's short. Patrick's short. So Patty's short over there. Looks like he's getting paid. For the meantime, anyway. ES has to lose 98 again for us to go back down. As long as the ES holds 98, we should go up. And as long as ES holds that 98 area, 97, 98 area, we should go up. Husk tried to pay me this morning for services. He gave me $15. I told him this was not enough. All right. It's not enough for my services, bro. $15? No way.
$15.
Needs it at least to be 1,500, right? I'm going to take that arrow off so it'll help it go up. Yes, retesting the 98 there. You have $20 on your funded. Let's go. $20, 20 bucks. And we know what Husk will do for 20 bucks. ES bouncing off, guess what? That 98 level again. 2 lattes without the donut and the donut with a hole in it. Yeah, we need the interest too. We need interest, Husk. Interest. Here we go. This is a good looking candle. All right, let's see what Tom said. He just responded. Sorry, I was away from my PC. Yeah, could be good. I like to play poker. Let me know what hour because we have family visiting. Oh. There we go.
Some choppy ass price action right now.
Get above this 20 here. We're probably going to pop. There we go. You got 342 up there as the previous day low and the 50 EMA. It should run all of this low resistance all the way up to 366. You should see this big candle. Oh, did Patrick take profit? Or did he get ripped on? I don't know. Personalized guaranteed 405, says Tom Sabo. 405 is Tom Sabo's guarantee. Trying to get it up there. Uh-oh, it might hit it right away. Look at that. So ran all that low resistance liquidity. Look at that thing go. It might just come fast here. Tom Sabo guarantee.
Hey, is there a certain amount I can make on it?
Oh, he got stopped out, Hardy? What happened?
What's the max you can make on a day trade account?
50%, I think, isn't it? Look at this thing go. I told you guys. I told you. As long as the ES held 98, I mean, we said it. If ES holds 98, we go up. And that's what it did. Consolidation, rip. You can see it generating all that trend line liquidity right there. I mean, it just generated all this liquidity on that pullback. It's generated that liquidity that's so easy to run through. And that's exactly what it does. It just ripped right through there. If only I took that. He's giving God the praise that he got out of his good. Oh. Oh, he got out of the short? Nice job, Fish Lips. So my long was correct. Tom Sabo guaranteed smashed, so he no longer has to do whatever the punishment was going to be. He wasn't going to do it anyway. All right, we gave you guys the Sabo guarantee just in time. All right, see ya.
I'll get this later.
Yeah, you're good. Your break even. Let's go, Green Knight. Plus 1K Marcin. Nice. Tell Husky you're up 580 points this morning. He's up 580. Husk.
I was 1 for 1. We blew one eval, that one this morning that we were saying. We went to DJ, and I think we went in with you.
Husk blew an eval earlier. He sucks. I would never blow evals. I would never blow evals. Yeah, not a bad short spot here, to be honest. I think we're at about 50% of the range. If we look here. Yeah, I mean, we're about 50% of this range here. 248. Not quite. Well, actually, yeah, we are. What up, Bobby? Can't believe Apex actually revived your blown PA because of a fill error during the halt last week. Really? Because they didn't revive shit for me, Bobby. But congratulations. I'm a little salty, Bobby. I'm a little salty. They told me to go pound sand. Oh. As long as he isn't blowing Max. No, he's not doing that. Max said, although. We'll see. I think that recovery, I mean, I don't know, maybe 380. Yeah, that pullback to the 380 might be ideal. Oh, you're obsessed with 380 today. I mean, it makes sense, though. So, yeah, there's 380. I mean, I don't know. Let's see what Tom said. Tom said, it's science. Tom said, it's science. It's science. I missed the run up, Alito. I was already long off the bounce here, off the first bounce. But, so I got $200 on my funded. So, I mean, yeah, I set that out, but we're fine. We blew 150K and eval. But we're up on everything else. We got halfway on another 50K. We took a payout on the Take Profit Trader Pro account last night. $260 we requested. The daily payout. Let me see if that money's been moved to my wallet. It has not. Only PAs. That's right, Tech T. We don't mess around with the evals. Only PAs. You did? Let's go. Nice job, Alito. They said something about volatility, but I got filled at price 100 points away. Dude, it did the same thing to me, Bobby. I hit buy at 18,279. I'm sorry. 17,900. No, wait. 17,279. I hit buy. It filled me at 18,014 and went up to 18,380. Did not trigger my stop loss or my take profit and blew all my accounts. So, ChatGPT helped me explain how this was unrealistic in a live environment. Maybe I need that. Maybe I need that. Yeah, I got that huge spike up last Monday. Where was that at? It was somewhere. Oh, we can look at it on the hourly. Let's just reopen the wound right here. Let's reopen the wound. So I hit the buy button down here at 17,002 something. I don't even remember. Yeah, somewhere down in here. It may not even been this day. What day was Monday? Last Monday. Let me see. It was on the 7th. So not this day. Here. Yeah, right here. So I hit it 17,279 was my entry. And by the time it filled me at 18,014. So it fills me up here. And it had already been up 340 plus points. Didn't take my profit. I had a 40-point target. It didn't take my profit. And then blew the accounts. Blew all 20. And they were just like, sorry. Sorry. Wasn't our fault. There was no problems. There was no problems. It was a local issue on your end. Or as Jay would like to say, improper risk management. Something like that. Oh. It's fine. It's fine. We just reopened the wound, but we're fine. We're working our way back. And the sad thing is I had those accounts for over 30 trading days, and I was up about between $1,500 and $2,200 on each account. So, but anyways, didn't load back up on 20. We just got 5 now, and we're up $600 on those, and then 765 on this TPT 50K. So we'll just keep grinding it. That's all we can do. Just keep grinding it. We did hit payout today. We did hit payout today. $1,200 more dollars. Let's go. We can request $1,200 from My Funded Futures tonight. So $1,400 in payouts the last 2 days. We took a $1,200 payout, I think, 2-3 days ago as well. So that's what I did too, Coper. I have Apex payout or Apex Trade of 8 accounts now. I switched off of Rhythmic, and now I'm on Apex Trade of 8. So it's exactly what I did. And I'm only trading them on Ninja. So we're off the Rhythmic on Apex, only on Trade of 8 from now on. I know Trade of 8 has issues too, but, you know. Kind of smacking right into this 5-minute trend line. Smacking right into that trend line. Now, if we break this trend line, very similar to like what we were talking about earlier, if this thing can get above here and break above, then very likely that we at least return to here. 580s, at least 580s. Now, why am I not targeting the wick? Because I like to target the body. So if we can get above here and close above, we probably end the day up there in the 580s. Right now, looking like we're going to reject. What we're going to have to do is put in a higher low again and then break above. So we'll kind of see what happens. We'll see what happens. Your situation was a bit different from yours. You traded right at the open when it got down on 16th of April. Yeah. No, I mean, Bobby, hey, I'm happy that they reset you, that they got you back up right. I mean, whenever they can take care of the customer, I'm always happy. There was big issues one day on Trade of It. I don't know if you were on Trade of It or not. But, yeah, I mean, I'm happy they helped you. The reason why I put my stuff out there is because, like, people think that affiliates get special treatment, this, that, and the other. I can assure you guys I've never gotten any special treatments at all from any prop firm. They don't care if I'm an affiliate. They just say, sorry, nothing you can do. What up, room? First time your indicator printed an entry on the 15-minute chart, it printed a long. Oh, let's go. So, yeah, well, Elito, that's exactly what happened on Rhythmic. I mean, I had I was on Quantower. I had my ATM strategy in. I had a stop loss. I had to take profit. It did not. None of those were plotted on the charts. Neither of them, for whatever reason, and it filled me 800 points higher than when I pressed the button. I mean, we're not talking a little bit higher. 800 points higher, and then it went up 340 points in profit, and the trailing's what got me. The trailing drawdown. So. Dun, 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 dun. Something an affiliate, how would say, got paid to say that? Maybe. Nah, they didn't pay me. Guys, my Apex affiliates, I mean, it's been... I'll tell you guys, Apex is not my #1 affiliate right now. So... This month, they're horrible. I mean, like, it's horrible this month. All right, let's see if this 5-minute breaks out here. This candle is looking pretty strong. Got a minute and 30 seconds left on it. I think your first target could be 483. Let's mark these out. I could take this with a big micro, with 1 micro, level to level. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, the Chicago. Well, I don't really have that much. I don't really have that much problems with it. I kind of like this 5-minute setup. Let me look over here and see. Yeah, the only thing I don't like, I'll show you guys this, is how far we are above this trauma indicator. We're about 70 points above it right now. Price likes to kind of come back and retest that and kind of follow it up. You can see how it followed it down here. So you really want this to be hugging. Either you want it to kind of be crossing over at the same time as the trend line, or testing, or or right there at it. You'd like for the trauma to kind of be right in this area. But since it's not, you could expect a bit of a pullback even if this closes above. This thing could pull back and retest 360, 350 even. I'm sorry, 380 or 375. Even if it closes above. So just be aware, you might have to take a little bit of drawdown. We'll see. It's called trauma. I don't even know what it stands for. TRAMA. So. Yeah, Alito, I mean, I agree with you. I agree. So technically that is a break of structure on the 5-minute. I'm not going to take this because, like I said, of how far the trauma is. If we pull back into like the 375, 380 area, I think that would be a good kind of like somewhere in there would be a decent entry with a 30-point stop. Stop maybe at the 350s. But it's not going to be something that I'm going to take. Now, I don't know that you even get that. It may not. It could just pull back into there and fail too. I mean, in a perfect world, you probably would want like 375. And then your stop could be 345. I guess in a perfect world, it would just break structure and go, but it might just dump here. Who knows? All guesses. All guesses. Might just dump. 397 tap. We're there now. I mean, it could be whole number, right? Trend line. I still think there's a chance it goes, but you see trauma sitting down there at 360. This is that indicator. It's, what is it? That's not it. Trauma, Lux Algo. Length 15. See what happens at the 70. 75. All right, so I think that's a decent entry. You're up 13 points off that right there. Immediately, no drawdown. Let's move this over here. And I'm going to put this one on the 5-minute. Also kind of lining up with the low end of that gap. So already up, what, 15 points there on the bounce. Still no drawdown. Now in the next minute and a half, you want to see this get back above this trend line. You don't really want this to close inside that trend line. There's 20 points. 5-minute OB. Where's that at? Let me see. Yeah, a little pushback up there. Clean some of this up. Now, I would have already scaled and probably had my stop at break even there. You know me, 20 points is 20 points. $20 is $20, you know? What did that pay anyway? Let's see. We were up 26 points on it. 0 drawdown, 26 points. Pretty solid. Maybe even more. Again, you really want to see this close above this gap. You don't want, if it closes inside here, which it looks like it's going to do, then that's probably a bearish sign. Unless the next 5-minute opens up and fully engulfs right away. $52 on one mic. Let's go. You want to see this bullish engulf here. Just trying to make sure those weren't equal lows. They're not. If this doesn't bullish engulf, we probably pull back into the 360s. Probably like, you know, I don't know. I would certainly be out, scaling out or break even, something like that. Oh, actually kind of funny, when I drew this on this chart, it did not break structure. It's weird. I mean, I have the draw the exact same way. Why does it show that it's broke structure on one and not the other? That's weird. It's very strange. Anyways, I was going to say, if you continue to hold this long, if you think this is a bull flag and we're going to eventually just break out and go, I would have my stop below the 60, so maybe like 55 area, 20 points. Because if it gets below that 55, we're probably going down. ES pulling back into the 21, back to that 53.17 magnet potentially on the ES there. You want it to pull back deeper? Yeah, it very well could. I mean, that's what I'm talking about, Room. It very well could. You're just like, you know, you're thinking about it from both perspectives. At least that's what I try to do. All right, back to the entry. All right, there we go. Got to hold this area. There we go. It's just what I was talking about. Like, it's just not once it kind of breaks back through that level again. It's just not it's not a good look for the bulls. Now you could look at this like this. This would not be bad either. That won't be bad either because we are crossing the trauma at the exact same time here. You know, this actually looks better. It's the same similar setup there. See, we're crossing the trauma at the same time as when we close below. So that actually looks pretty good. After rejecting that upper trend too. Do I take this on my funded accounts? I'm tempted to take this. I think I might take this on my Take Profit Pro account. I think I'm going to take this on my Take Profit Pro account. Tom again shorted with 1 micro. Yeah. You're surprised that you didn't break any screens yet? Yes, also losing the 17 there. Do I just get my face ripped off here? I don't know. All right, let me keep this pulled up. Problem is, I am going to need a 30-point stop on this. We're going to have a stop up in the 70 area. That is not the reaction that we wanted there. I hate it when it does that. All right. Not going to panic. Well, it might just be RIP on that one. That's terrible. Terrible. Just did me dirty. Boom, boom, boom. Well, I'm glad I didn't take it on everything. I took it on 1 account. Maxie said, "We are pushing up." Yes, back above the VWAP here at that pivot there. I should have shorted it before. Well, maybe. Hindsight's 2020, you know? All right, I think we can run back through that, at least test the 400 here. Maybe. Holding up there at the 21 EMA right now. Yes, at the VWAP. Next push should take us into the 400 level. Let's see. Can it test that 400? Pushed up there, what, 95s? What time is it here? 11:34. Kind of chopping around here. What's my opinion about Ninja? I like Ninja. I mean, it's fine. It's a little bit of an older platform, obviously, but it's fine. Retesting that trend line there. See if it holds that trend line in that little trauma area there. If it pushes below it, 360s once again. Da, da. Getting a little pops off this zone, but it doesn't look like it's going to hold. Maybe it does. Trading for money, not to gamble? I don't know. What does that mean? Where's that Hulk smash boner, Kendall? Is it bit static? I mean, it's a little laggier than Quantower, that's for sure, but overall, I like it. What in the heck is... I was like, what is going on there? All right, just took that long there on that Take Profit Trader Pro account to get it back to green. So back up $200 on it. That long off the 60. I was kind of watching the 5-minute here. Right here, I was watching this, kind of held this, you know, we peaked below, pulled back, retested that trauma, got long right there, took it for 20 points. So actually 30 points, wasn't it? Yeah, because we were down. No, it was only 20 points. So we were down 400 after that. Full port long, or Tom Sable will open his OnlyFans to all. That would be kind of scary. So. Oh, you don't know what he was doing? Yesterday was another short. Let's go, Fish Lips. Nice job. Happy to get that one back to green. Kind of sucked that first one failed. All right. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I'll be back for the Power Hour. The Power Hour! We'll be back 2 to 4 or 3 to 4. I'm not quite sure which one yet. But we'll be back for that. Here's the P&Ls you guys just saw. $200 basically. And then you see we hit payout on this account here today. $135 in profit. $1,241 hit payout. And we blew a Bulenox eval. And we blew a Take Profit Trader eval. 150K. We did get one to halfway past. And then, yeah, that's it. I didn't really trade anything else. My Take Profit Trader account over here has not, the daily payout has not been removed, so no trades on that just yet. So we'll be back at Power Hour. And if you guys want to help support the stream, use my codes, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.